Hi, it's been a long time, I know. But we're back. So, it's been a long time since I did my last video, but we're trying to get back into it. So, last time we were at a tournament, GMA. We had a lot of fun there, little learning experiences, and the last tournament before that was WKC. It was a little fun time, but since then I've been going through a lot of thinking, doing a lot of thinking lately. We're trying to figure out the next step and how to reach those goals. Today, the plan is I gotta clear up this whole dojo. We have a summer camp going on, so I want to make sure the dojo's nice, spick and span, as we say. And then I'm actually going on a podcast, funny enough, today, with my uncle. He runs a podcast and he wanted to go on it, so I said, sure, why not, I guess. let's see how it goes. And yeah, we have a fun day today. But besides that, karate wise, we got a lot of things coming up. We have the BKC Worlds. We have my return to karate Ontario, which I was going to do August, but more and more I'm thinking about it. I feel like I should wait till September. Only reason why is because I'm not going to do as much training as I want to during summer, and I want to make a big difference. But maybe I should. But who knows? My main focus, however, that's been for this whole year is Series A. I've been aiming for Series A since last year. But last year I had a whole bunch of things that I didn't do. But this year, I've been aiming for it, and I'm aiming to do the first tournament of next year. I want to do a few Series A tournaments, so I got to really push, and literally since day 1 of January, even though I know the schedule wasn't out, I've been checking the WKF website to see if the schedule for next year is out. I'm just daily checking it. I know it's not going to be out, but it's just, I don't know, I want as soon as I see it, I want to be on it, So I've been checking that out, and I'm just been preparing for it. So we got a lot of work to do, but we're gonna have some fun doing it. Today we're gonna do a little cleaning session, then we're gonna head out, see my uncle, and we're gonna have a lot of fun. Let's do it. So on the weekend, we had a bell test, so there's a little bit of a mess. We had a couple students passed, so I'm very happy with them. Two particular students finally get the blue belts. These two goofy goobers. That's good for them. They're progressing nicely. They did really well, and they're gonna keep pushing. They're going to keep pushing. I'm going to keep pushing. And then later this summer, we actually have the black belt test going on from a good few students. I'm excited for them. They've been at it for a while, man. They've been at it for a while. It's gonna be great. I think I'm gonna be helping with the belt test as well. So if I am, this will be the first black belt test I'm helping out with. But if I'm not, it will be the first one I'm watching and not being a part of. So that should be pretty fun. All right. So I gotta put all these things away, and then when I'm done with that, we gotta sweep the entire dojo down. I'm gonna mop everything down, clean these mirrors because some of the mirrors are horrendous, and yeah, then we should be done. We should be good after that. All right. So I got mopping left to do. I'm kind of running out of time, so I gotta be quick. But as we're talking about Series A and like the calendar for next year, it literally just came out. It literally just came out. So I'm happy about that before I fall. So with the schedule out, my plan now is there's the Series A tournaments is the first one's in Georgia in January. The second one's in Spain. There's a third one in July in Colombia, and a fourth one is in Austria again. I think I'm gonna go for Georgia first. So I'll do January. So I'll go Jan first, and then I'm gonna skip Spain, and I'll do July. And then the last one I'll do is Austria, which I believe, if I'm not mistaken, is September or November. Let me check again. Hold on. Okay, no, it's October. So October. So these are Series, if I can spell, A tournaments. The Series A tournaments. Okay, so I'm doing that, and then I'm also want to do, like, I'm doing Karate Ontario, but I'm not stressed about this year. Like I'm just I don't care if I go to nationals or not this year. I'm just going and just getting practice for the main stuff for me. I will do WKC again, so I have WKC to do because why not? I want to do it. I think it's good for myself. Just it's just a good fun tournament to do. Same with my students. It's good for them. It's good to be around them. So I'll do WKC. If for some reason I do Karate Ontario and some magic miracle, if some miracle happens and I make Pan Am's, and we got Brazil, but that's unlikely. But that's there. But we're focusing on Bam and Bam for karate tournaments. Yeah, I think that's a good plan for next. So next year we're doing these two things, and then yeah, shoot. At the end of this year, I'm going to be doing the last few karate Ontario tournaments for practice for January. I'm going to do all of them just regardless, and all the karate Ontario ones, that is. WKC I'll do again. Again, it's fun, and yeah, I gotta lock in this summer, man. I gotta lock in. Okay, I won't be able to train as much because I'll be doing the camp, but it doesn't mean I can't do anything. Okay, I can still figure things out. I can still plan things out. Yeah, as soon as I'm done this, I'm gonna continue, or not continue, but get straight to the drawing board, and I'm gonna figure out some intense stuff to do. Because if I want to go here, I need a lot more work, more changes. Okay, I'm already doing well on the diet. I am almost below 200 pounds. I'm 202 right now. So yeah, just gotta get back to it. Working on flexibility still, and I'm excited. We're gonna keep going. Let's do it. Okay, I'm out of time, so I gotta get going. So that means I gotta come tomorrow, finish the rest of the stuff, and go from there. But or I can just go after the podcast, or whatever. But we'll see. I'm gonna get dressed now. We're gonna head out and have some fun. Studio. I'm with my Uncle Sheldon, so we're getting ready to do the podcast. So we're gonna have a lot of fun.
Yes, Sunday family link up.
Yeah, so I'm excited to do it, and let's get into it.
Your personality on the mic.
Yeah, it should be fun.
Find out if you're as soft-spoken as your dad, or the opposite, or somewhere in between. I need you to keep talking. I'm gonna get levels right now.
Yeah, I get you.
All right, so what we're doing right now, we're doing a sound test for the podcast. Technically, it's called the Unknown Artist Podcast right now, but we're about to go into a rebranding, a new name, and all of that.
Okay.
Maybe I'll talk about it on the episode, but I need you to test the mic for me, young.
Yeah, I got you.
Young live.
Young live. Yeah, I get you.
I just need you to talk about anything.
Anything.
What you no, I want to say that for the podcast.
Yeah. We'll save the little details for the podcast. Yeah. But it was quite a mess.
But why does a dojo get dirty? Like you're just like
it's mainly the kids.
Okay.
Because like we'll have kids coming around eating food. So that's kind of how that is.
Okay. So. And you guys, the teachers or senseis, what are you called, a sensei?
Yeah, sensei.
I want to pay money to just to be inside a room to watch people call you sensei.
Yeah.
That's amazing. That would be a trip.
Mm-hmm.
As my brother, your dad, seen this happen in real life?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll be at tournaments and a lot of my kids just come to me and be like, Sensei or Mr. Isaiah.
Wow. Let's go. Okay, I think I've done enough for the sound test.
Yeah.
There's more thoughts that leads to. Stay tuned. Listen to the full episode of the Unknown Artist Podcast. Might be named Creative Life Podcast by the time you see this.
Yeah.
Either way, Isaiah, what do I call you? What do I refer to you as I guess? Now that I think about it.
I'm working on a couple of names.
Okay.
Right now it's Zaya Storm, but
okay.
I'm thinking of either reworking to either ZS or Zaya S or just Zaya.
Okay.
Or something else.
I like Zaya, I'm not even gonna lie.
Yeah.
Zaya sounds, it just flows. Zaya. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I like the storm too. We call it Zaya Storm too.
Yeah.
But Zaya, I like that. Yeah, all right, let me start recording here. The Secret Life of an Unknown Artist. I say that lightly because we in the process of changing the name. The unknown artist that we're going to speak to today is really one of the most closest related guests I've had on the podcast outside of my brother, Mr. Craig Live. This is Craig Live Jr., Mr. Zaya. What's up? Say hello to the people.
Hello. How are you guys doing?
My nephew slash I would say young protege, so to speak, in the sense of like we've traded conversations about your inspiration and your goals in terms of writing and stuff like that over the years. So I'm excited to be here to talk to you. But as always, we are here to discuss what it's like to live the creative life and give you an insight, if you are not a creative, into the adventures that is being a creative, whether it's a creative entrepreneur, an artist, or anything in between, combination of. And certainly, Zaya, you fit that bill, that description. We were talking about you on the last episode when I had your dad. Forgive me, folks. I'm constantly referring to his dad as his brother. It's just my mentality thing. So we're talking about a lot of little things you dabble in, from your martial arts to your newly found YouTube blogging and everything in between. We're gonna get into all of that. But how would you introduce yourself?
I would introduce myself as a martial artist who is a creative in the background. Creativity is kind of my life. I was kind of born in it. Okay. But martial arts is something that I found along the way to kind of get that physical aspect out of me. That it's something that I love to do and love to teach, love to interact.
So we're gonna get into deep conversations about your martial arts passion, because that's really like the core. I feel like it's a core of who you are, your being. Yeah. But also we're definitely gonna get into the creative stuff. I think you have like 4 major disciplines that I can think of: the YouTubing, the writing stories, which is like creating like video games / comic books / type. You like to write stories. Yeah. But you also have the music, and of course, the martial arts itself. Did I say that already? The YouTubing, the story writing, the music, and the martial arts. Yes, we're gonna get into all of that. Anything else you're feeling besides Karate Kid lately?
Besides Karate Kid, I've been
entertainment-wise.
I've been feeling very motivated creatively, because after pretty much I graduated high school, I went to a music college, Recording Arts Canada, and then COVID kind of messed everything up. But after that, I kind of just been doing karate because that's where I've been working. Yeah. And although I love karate, for me it was like I'm now in this space of I can't really train because I'm always teaching classes now. Right. And I got introduced to this world of serious competitive martial arts, whereas before I was just doing like 1 or 2 tournaments here, but now I'm like, okay, now I'm doing like
official sports karate. Like I'm trying to actually go up,
Yeah.
and that's where like that desire was born. All my creative stuff kind of got put in the back burner because the last time I did anything musically was in 2022. I was in a studio with my dad on Christmas.
Yeah.
And that session for me was like a really bad session.
So you kind of just touched on it right there, and I never imagined it that you said that like you're looking at your dad in the studio and he's like I guess a music like prodigy, for lack of a better word. Like this is just in his blood, and you're sitting there thinking, why is it not coming easily for me? That's what really. Wow. So do you feel like there's pressure, like
I don't
because
think,
your dad is like so good at music or whatever?
I don't think there's like pressure like from everyone that anyone's giving me, because not in my world at least, not a lot of people know my dad does music.
Oh really?
Yeah,
Okay.
So it's kind of like the back burner thing, and same with like any relation that I have with music.
Yes.
Like I used to do dance growing up.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
So I love that, but in my like with the dojo at least, no one like if I tell people I did dance, like no one believes me.
Wow.
They're like, you do dance? No, you don't. And I'm like, yeah. And I just bust a move in the middle of class, and I was like, oh shoot, he does.
That's funny.
But when it comes to like my voice and using that,
Mm-hmm.
I've never done that. Like I know when I was a kid, before I even gone to dance, my dad, like I remember going to his place and he had me record a couple of songs just for fun, right?
Yeah.
I remember I used to write a bunch of music. I watched that movie, that Disney movie, Let It Shine.
Okay.
And I remember writing that, practicing. I always like was interested in doing music. I always saw my dad doing it.
Yeah. Oh dang. Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
It was that.
I
Oh
was
wow.
that bad. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
You are like you literally are your dad. Well, we're not gonna get into too much deep on that, but like yeah. So yeah, you probably know the stories of your dad when he was younger.
Mm-hmm.
But you guys, just like your dad, you guys look so innocent. Like, no one would ever think that you were like, yeah. Okay.
I haven't watched any Jackie Chan movies or Bruce Lee movies. I know. I watched besides like.
Wait. Sorry. Put this on the video. No. This is actually almost blasphemy. You never watched a Jackie Chan movie?
Like besides like Spy Kids and stuff like that, but I haven't like.
Spy Kids.
Like,
bite your tongue. What the heck? No.
Spy Next Door. But yeah, you know what I mean. It's been on my list. I want to watch like Jet Li, Jackie Chan, Bruce Lee. I just haven't had the opportunity to either like look it up online, get it.
Wow.
You know, it just happened.
Happened. Craig Live, I'm giving you an assignment. You're failing as a father. This is crazy. Even if you wasn't in martial arts, you should see at least one Jackie Chan movie. Drunken Master. That's the start right there. You gotta see Drunken Master, like the original.
All right. Hello. So it's been a few days since the podcast. It is currently Thursday, the 3rd of July. I spent the rest of the week kind of just planning out what's going to happen next. I figured out my training plan. The new training plan is going to be starting next week, Monday. So I'm going to start training on that. I haven't trained in like a long while. Yesterday I did some training, but I felt like so rusty and just like out of it. I was like, oh, there's like no energy in me. But I think that's just like with sleep and getting back into the routine. And besides that, things are good. I'm gonna be posting this video next Monday, and I'm gonna do my best to start posting consistently again on Mondays. This was just a chill one before we get back into the training, back into the craziness, and start going ham before we get ready for the next tournaments. My next tournament coming up is either going to be in August in Windsor, or I might wait until September. Only reason why is because I'm not too focused on Karate Ontario this year. I'm going to nationals and stuff like that. My main focus is on Series A. I want to do 3, I'm aiming to do, if everything works out, I'm aiming to do Georgia, Colombia, and Austria for next year. And of course, I want to do WQC again. Just I enjoy it. It's fun. It's fun for me to do, and it's fun to just be with the students and have them go as well. It's a good experience. And yeah, we'll see where things go. If I go to national somehow, then it's a miracle. I mean, why not? I am going to go, but I'm not super focused on it. I just want to keep training, get better. Uh, Personally, I don't want to go to August just because I feel like I want to have more time to train. I won't be able to train as much as I want to compared to like my regular schedule. So, but maybe that's just like laziness. Maybe I shouldn't do that. But we'll see. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys are sticking with the content. I'm trying to diversify more. I'm trying to work on some other projects as well for the YouTube for the channel. So I'm hoping things go well. And yeah, let me know if you guys like this format still. If you like how I'm vlogging, if you have any other ideas and what I can do to improve, and we'll go from there. I will be vlogging all my tournaments ideally. So if you want to be in the vlog for other karate members, just let me know and say hi to the camera, say hi to the vlog. And yeah, I'll see you guys at the next one. And peace.